Well, it looks like we got our first drinking glass candidate ready to pull for the day. As you can see, the top's broken off. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but we'll pull it out together here and take a look. It's an AB beer. And besides that top being broken off, it's in pretty good shape, so that'll definitely make a good drinking glass candidate. It'd be nice if they were embossed, you know, a little bit more special, like shot glasses or things of that nature. But when I do find them broken and embossed, I do the same thing, but I don't find them quite as often. But yeah, let's set this one aside and get back to see if we can find some more. But that'll be a good one to set a collection. And like I said in a few videos back, I'll be selling these pretty cheap. I mean, I'm finding them pretty cheaply, and I'm cutting them myself, so that takes a lot of the overhead. And I don't mind to maybe show them at a bottle show sometime soon. That way people have an idea of what they look like. I'm thinking about going to the Chattanooga bottling show this year. So if you see some drinking glasses there, it may just be me. But anyway, let me get back to digging and I'll show you what we find next. So it looks like we got us another drinking glass. This one I can tell is embossed. I can see a little bit of embossing right there. But we're going to go ahead and pull it together and see what we might have here. Let me get that wiped off for you. Well, give me just a second. I'll keep the camera on it there. I'm gonna get a cloth, try to wipe that off a little bit better. And it probably ain't gonna be a good drinking glass candidate since it's broken down so far. But either way, the Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee. So, if anybody knows in the comments, you know, is that related to like Miller Lite that we drink, you know, drink today? That'd be pretty cool if it was. Shame that it's not all there, but that's definitely a first for me. We'll take that home with us. But yeah, I'll do some research on this one. Like I said, it may just be related to the modern day Miller Lite, so that'd be really cool if it was. But yeah, it's a nice find. It's just a shame it's broken off like it is. But we'll keep at it. We seem like we're in a pretty good pocket. It's got some close to being whole bottles in it so far, so I'm hopeful that we'll find a couple of whole ones. But let me lay this one down over here and I'll get back to it and see if we can actually find us one. But anyway, yeah, just look at that. That's pretty nice embossing. So come on back in here in the hole with me, and you can see right here I have one that's about, I'd say 90% complete. I'm not quite sure. It could be a Jung brewing or it could be the maltitonic. Judging by the base, I think it's a maltitonic, but I'll go ahead and pull it here in just a second. But I also want to show you, I got another one that's probably about, my percentages here, probably about 97% complete, and I'll be working on it next. But let's go ahead and get this one out right here. It's ready to come. And I was wrong. It was the Jung Brewing Company. So I was right the first time. I should have stuck with it. I know that's hard to read with the mud right there. The Jung Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. I've found a few in these. I have found a few of these in here so far. But this one will be a good one to cut and make a drinking glass out of, especially with that embossing on the bottom. It's a shame the top is broken off, but I think y'all have come to expect that from this dig site. I know I have. But let me get back in here and start digging this other bottle out, and I'll show y'all what we have with that one next. All right, I'm back with you. I got that bottle out, and as you can see, it's a Chattanooga Brewing Company, obviously Chattanooga, Tennessee. There's nothing on the bottom of this one. I have one other of these. I actually found it in a creek when I was creek walking, and it's complete. But as you can see, this is why I said this one was 98% complete. The top of the crown is broken away, but I'm actually conflicted on this one. I don't know if I want to attempt to cut this one, because I love the embossing on them, and mess it up, or just leave it how it is. What do y'all think? Just leave in the comments below and tell me if you think I should turn it into a drinking glass or leave it as is. It's a pretty bottle either way, and we're definitely going to keep it. Just wanted to jump on real quick and show you what we're working on. I got a large one right here, and then got another one running that way. So we got two potential whole ones here. I'm gonna keep working on them, and I'll get back to you once I have at least one of them loose. But I'm hopeful for both. Both are in there pretty stiff, so that, you know, that's better than being wiggly loose. But I'm gonna keep working at them, and I'll hop back on here once they're ready. But we seem to have found a pretty good pocket here, so we're gonna keep working at it. So I ended up pulling both of them, and I'm saving the best one for last because we did get one whole bottle. But the first one here is another East Tennessee Brewing Company. It should make a really good drinking glass, and y'all have seen plenty of those on my channel so far. But this one right here, I've not seen this, and I have no clue what it is. It's got some type of blob top on the top. Maybe it's a whiskey, maybe it's a chemical, I don't know. Does anybody in the comments let me know what you may think this is? It's got some numbers lettering on the bottom. Let's see, give me just a second, I'll wipe it off. Dr. SBH and Co. Registered 53. So I'm gonna guess that was some type of chemical or medicine. But that's a beautiful find, and probably one of my best ones in my opinion out of here, just because it's in great shape and it's unique for what I've found so far. But let me get this thing emptied out and covered up, and I'm gonna get back in this hole, and if we keep finding stuff like this, it's gonna be a day maker. This already is a day maker, but I mean, it's gonna probably be our best day ever. So let me get back at it. So I'm back with you, and we're on the bottles again. I got about another 98%er here. The top shirt off. It looks like it's got ETB Co., which would be East Tennessee Brewing Company. Otherwise it's a slick. But I'm gonna lay this one down and show you also back here on the new side of the hole that I'm at. As you can see, that one just came out of that spot right there, and we have another one showing right here, and there's a base of one back there. Not quite sure yet if it'll materialize anything, but this one has me hopeful. So I'm gonna get back to digging that one, and I'll try to pull that one with y'all once I get it loose enough. All right, back with you again. I got that one loose finally, and I'm thinking the top's gonna be broken off just by the way it's moving, but we're gonna pull it together and find out. Yep, top is broken. Let's get it out of here and see if it has any embossing on it. Let's see here. Oh, it does have embossing. So let me get my cloth here. I'm gonna wipe it off so we can see it together. It's a shame that the embossing's so high, I won't be able to make a drinking glass out of it. Well, let's take a look at it together here. Let's see. C.W. Elliott and Co. Trademark. Looks like North Fork, West Virginia. Well, that's the first one for me. It took a minute to read that one out there. It's nice little embossing on it. I may still be able to cut it kind of high and make it some type of drinking glass for myself, because it's a pretty bottle. It's got pretty embossing. But yeah, North Fork, West Virginia. Never heard of that one. I'll have to look that up. If y'all know anything about it, just let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I'll do it in a cleanup video later. We can kind of discuss. But let me get back in there and see if that other bottom has anything to it. And if it does, you'll see me again. So I'm gonna have you join me in the hole again for a moment. As you can see, I got another bottle that looks to be about 98% complete again. The one that I originally was looking at is over here, and it's got too much wiggle to it, so I know it's broken. So I found this one and I got it loose, ready for us to take a look at. Let me get it out of here. And we'll take it outside here, out of the hole, and see what we got. Well, this would have been an even older one, probably 1880s, 1890s, judging by that top. The top is broken, as you can see. I'm not seeing any embossing. Let me wipe the bottom real quick. It looks like we got something here on the bottom. RG&B Co., which is, to my understanding, Root Glass and Bottling Company. So we'll definitely take that one, being nice and old. Once again, it's a shame the top is broken like it is, but you can't complain when you're finding a good pocket of bottles. I got my other ones over here just resting in the dirt, and I'm about to go back in the hole for just a little bit more, and then we're gonna call it a day.